Hello everyone. I'm here. Um I'm trying something new with my camera. I think I look super washed out. Oh my god. Give me a second. Why do I look so pale? Uh Maybe I should switch back to Give me a second. Is it just on my screen that I look washed? Hmm. Like on my screen? Seems it's fine. We'll see. There's some there are a couple of things that I need to take care of, so just it'll be just a minute. Okay. I will start Disco Elysium very soon, but I look super white and pale. Huh. Maybe I should adjust the light a little bit. That's right. Just taking care of some stuff. I'll be right back, okay? Just had a I had a uh, work related call just now. So I'm just taking care of that too. In the meantime, okay, okay. Uh, okay. I think that's taken care of. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my camera situation. I look super, super white. Uh, but before that, I have a couple other things that I need to take care of. And that is, let's see. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hello? Hello? Why is the microphone doesn't work? Hello? Hello? Oh no, I meant microphone. Microphone on my stream is working, but not on my other computer. Sorry, why is this happening? So many issues. I might change back to the previous. Oh my god, this is hot. Maybe I should restart my computer here. Give me a second. The first thing first. First things first, I need to make an appointment for vaccination. It's not. It wasn't that. Huh? Where did I leave my? Oh, it's here. What about my other card? Wait, no, this is my BCID. Where's my other card? Oh, it's here. Oh my god. I thought I misplaced it. That would have been difficult, but I'm here. Okay, I think I may have to restart my computer. So I need to get both. No, I don't need anything. Let's see. Yeah, for some reason, the microphone on my PC isn't working. I don't know why. Something always is an issue. I hate it. Hello? What's happening? What's happening? Oh my god, I need to do this again. Okay, that should be fine. Search. Does it not? Is it not working right now? Oh, there we go. Finally. So give me a second. It's getting complicated. Sorry, give me a second. Oh my god, I look super whitewashed. I may have to change the ISO again. In the meantime, where are these places? Let me see. Where's this place? Oh, that's that, and it is that place. Okay. I would probably do it in the afternoon. So 3. Okay, I think that's done. I don't need you. Okay. Did I get a message? Not yet. Okay, so that's done. I just want to I apologize for being so uh unorganized today, but I don't know what's happening. Today's not the Okay, I need to restart my computer. And I'll be right back because now the screen looks. Is it because of my monitor screen? Is that why? Oh my god. Let's see if my let's see what happens if my monitor screen comes on. Oh yeah, it does make it okay. So one solution would be to okay, I can reduce it a little bit. Same with this. Hopefully that'll make it better. Why is there a crosshair? Why is there a crosshair in the middle of my screen? Hello? Can you go away? What's their timer now? Oh my god. Sorry. Ah, there we go. I might. Okay. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't super whitewash me. Hopefully not. But then now it kind of feels like there's a little bit of like a green tone on my screen. I don't know what I'm doing. People. Yeah, now it feels like I'm not getting enough light. Oh my god. Give me a sec. What if I do this? Did it look better? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I honestly don't. I honestly don't know. Okay. Let's see if my mic is working here. Mic is working. Yes. Mic is working. Restarting always solves problems. I think everything's good. Okay. Okay. I think everything is finally good. Hopefully. I don't know. I honestly don't know, folks. Let's see. So I noticed that there was some issue with my stream yesterday. There we go. About like 40 minutes, like 50 minutes towards the end, my stream got laggy. Like it was almost frozen. I have zero idea what that's happening. Hopefully it doesn't happen again today. I tried to mitigate some stuff on my end to see if that's going to solve the issue, but I don't know. Now I feel like I need to increase the... Okay. I don't know. Just gonna dive into it. We'll see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen. Okay. So I'm inside this weird tent. There's some weird kids playing here.
We're close. True, hard, full, core.
True, hard, full core. Say nothing.
Hardcore.
Still say nothing.
Hardcore to the mega.
Hardcore to the mega. Alright.
Here comes the night. We're close. True, hardcore. Hardcore to the internally coherent. All core. All right. Yeah.
This kid.
Gotta get the people going.
Gotta get the people going. Why?
I'm the party boy. It's my job.
What is a party boy?
Hardcore party 25/7 beyond the winter's orbit style.
25/7?
There is a place far away in Cutler, beyond a certain latitude, known as Winter's Orbit, where there are 25 hours in a day. It is a
What? Really?
tremendously cold place, abandoned to drunks and failed rock stars, full of eternite, depression, and half-finished ski-flying hills. The Suru live there.
Good to
We're
know.
close. True. Hardcore is internally coherent. All core. Gotta get the people going. Yeah. Request. I want everybody as close to the stage as possible. We're close. True.
Just want to say.
Hardcore is internally coherent. All core. Gotta get the people. I'm the party boy. It's my job. Two on a track. Watch your back. Watch out for the heart attack.
Oh no, watch out for the heart attack, yeah.
We're close. True. Hardcore. Internally all core. Gotta get the people. Yeah.
I was trying
We're
going
close.
to...
True. Hardcore. Internally coherent. All core. Gotta get the people. I'm the party boy. It's my job. Hardcore part.
There is a place.
Oh, okay. So what if I
We're
keep
close. True.
just trying to
Hardcore.
see what this guy says?
Hardcore
Anything
is a
other
mega,
than
internally
hardcore.
coherent. Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yakokata, the place to be. It's the message, so listen and you will see. No illusion. The spirit is what you feel. We're close. True. Hardcore. Hardcore is internally all core.
He furrows his brow.
Hardcore. Ah!
I'm a little worried that isn't.
The question is, what is the question?
Just answer the question.
But there was no question.
Oh my god.
We're close. True. Hardcore. Hardcore is a mega. Internally coherent.
I'm not secretly enjoying this. maybe a tiny bit, but I'm just trying to figure out
He
what
furrows.
Hardcore.
other
The
things he
question
says.
is, what is the question? But there was a question?
There was a question? What? You stupid
We're close.
asshole.
True. Hardcore. Internally all core.
He furrows his.
Hard. Is it though? But is it? I mean, really?
The question is, what is the question?
No, but seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
Huh?
Don't be alarmed.
What?
Everything is okay. He isn't actually worried. Everything is still super hardcore. What he probably means is, it could be even more so.
Is my screen frozen right now? Oh, I'm trying to... Okay, seems like it's working. I have too many things to worry about now. You said you were worried. What do you think is wrong with the music? Are you a thought reader? Why are there lungs on your belt buckle? There's a lung?
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm still in love with the hardcore. Sometimes I just feel like anodic music is in its infancy, you know? For example, take this Arno van Eyck jam I've been pumping for the last months and will continue pumping for the rest of 51. Isn't something holding it back from being hyper?
He thinks for a moment, then his expression clears.
It's like it's only ultra.
What does that mean?
I think it's super hardcore, but you're right. It's not hyper hardcore.
If anything, it sounds a bit proto.
I have zero
Like
idea
it's
what's
not
happening
fully formed
with
yet.
this conversation.
You might be a moribund alcoholic and a failed cop, but you are pretty certain a thing cannot be both proto and hardcore.
What if I say it's proto, not hardcore at all?
Wow! Culture cop! I think you might be right. But how could it become hardcore then? I know it in my heart, but cannot sink it in my head. If this is not hardcore, how could anything be?
I have zero idea what's happening. What is this conversation? Where's this going? Try to think if anything could make it harder core. What the fuck?
What? Guys, there's something happening in his head.
Think even harder? I have zero idea what the fuck is happening. Seriously.
Oh yeah! He's doing it!
But you're not. This is almost certainly a matter that surpasses the limits of reason.
Yeah, my imagination fails me.
I know! So does mine!
What is the question?
No! This is the answer!
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
Me being the police isn't going to help us.
Oh!
Damn.
Yeah!
What the fuck? Maybe your body can tell you what Arno van Eyck's jam is missing. Try to make it harder core. Physical instrument is 3. Where's physical instrument? It should be here. Yeah. I only have 1. Okay. It's 3, so 9 or higher. 9 or higher. 9 or higher.
No,
Fuck.
that would be silly. Your body isn't for thinking. It's for robust, wholesome things. Things like discus, javelin, and 400-meter hurdles.
I doubt it though.
Discus.
Did someone say disco?
Horrific necktie wants to try again. Really? Did someone say disco? Yeah. 8 or higher now. 8 or higher. 8 or higher.
No,
Fuck you.
that would be silly. Your body isn't for...
Did someone say disco?
No, I'm not gonna do this again. Fuck you.
No nation, but trans nation. No war, but class war.
Don't be a lunatic. Of course he isn't. Jermaine here just yells random things. Odds are, sooner or later one of them will come off as fault reading.
Yeah! Revolution imperative!
Unless you were thinking Revershaw imperative right now. Anyway, I've had a similar thing happen with eggs yelling. I know what you mean.
Lie, but I was thinking Ravagel Imperative.
That's fucked up, man. Lying like that. And a cop too.
Ah, damn it.
He's not a communist. It's just something he likes to yell. He picked it up from a tape jockey at the Palaceum. She was a communist, though.
Yeah! With a rebel yell! Yeah!
Why are there lungs on your belt buckle?
Lungs are for love!
Why?
When Dolores Day was anointed innocence, her lungs started glowing through her body. For the world loved her, and she loved it back. Yeah!
Why wouldn't they be? Are the lungs not the place where you hold the breath of your soul?
Oh yeah, that makes perfect sense, of course.
I think so. Highly gaily.
Huh? What does that mean?
Dark Code Hardcore! Jermaine Egghead!
Basically, yes it is.
Cool.
Alright! Here comes the night!
Okay, thought process. What was this?
Bankruptcy sequence.
Okay.
It's easy. You just need to move on. Like a plague of locusts. Like a fucking plague. Failure is a core tenet of liberalism. When life closes a door, it opens a window. And if the fall is too steep, use the fire exit. Run to the roof. You always have that airship on the dock. The most important thing is to keep moving. Keep dreaming. The auditors cannot get to you if you keep running. Very, very fast. From one fuck up to the next.
Okay. Talking to these kids completely destroyed my brain cell. White check failure gives +1 real. Oh, cool. That means I have to fail things now? I'm not gonna unlock just now. Okay.
The large-headed youth has closed his eyes, lost in the music. Sensing you, he opens them.
Good morning! Yeah! Pump it up! Pump it up! Pump it up!
He shouts, apparently unaware of the time of day. Yeah.
Hi again. So, how are things going?
I'll come back to that
As
later.
always,
I need to talk to this guy.
so you had a talk with
Noid.
Andre, and now you want to discuss things with Noid.
Uh-huh.
Good. It's good you talked to Andre first. Gave me time to get a reading on your sign. Can't really talk to people before you get a reading.
What is sign?
Yeah, gotta compare. See if we can align.
Okay, interesting.
I suck at socialising, man. Even now, our sign synchronisation is way off.
Interesting.
But I'll see what I can do.
Why are you called Noid?
The hardcore aesthetic is esoteric. It's not meant to be discussed with the law at this moment.
It's not easy to reach a harmonic resonance of signs without some adjustment.
Does this mean we need sign matching?
Yes, further sign matching would do good for us. One way to achieve this would be by getting us into the church.
Fine. Tell me about the machines you saw in the church.
Weird stuff. Specialised. There was a data processor and some sort of long-wave machinery. Wires going into water. Gives off a spy sign. Or some fucked up Samaran science sign. You know, the kind that goes head first into the supernatural.
What's wrong with the supernatural?
Nothing's wrong with it. You should definitely be researched. You can still do sick shit with it though.
The sickest. That's perhaps why it should be researched.
Most of it doesn't exist.
Okay.
But there's also stuff that isn't allowed to exist. Because the moralists think it's too dangerous for the plebs. Psionic powers, pale-related diseases, pretenders pretending to be human, folk rights, that kind of stuff.
I just feel like my brain just rotted through. My brain isn't like braining anymore. That was idiotic. What the fuck? Who are you?
A shaggy-looking girl in her late teens or early 20s kneels on the ice with an electronic contraption in her hand. Hearing you approach, she looks up.
Hello.
Oh. Hello there.
Hello.
She must be Estelle, the last of the speed freaks, Hossy.
Ah, okay.
It's cold out here, but she's not wearing a hat. She must be freezing. Everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to cold. You bet this one likes to party.
Huh, you must be a cell.
That's my name. I take it you have met the others. Did they tell you about the church and the club thing?
They did.
Will you help us?
I'll help you, alright.
Great. Let us know if there's any progress, will ya? We've been waiting for weeks here.
Where's your hat?
Huh?
Maybe she didn't hear you. A little louder.
I said you should have a hat on.
So should you.
I am the law. I should, and I do.
Oh, I didn't notice that. Yeah, well... Look, man, fuck the hat.
What? Why?
What did she just say? That's not how a civilian is supposed to address an officer of the law.
I'm not gonna entertain this. This is... I need 11 or higher anyway. Is that kind of language really necessary?
I'm sorry I said fuck the hat. I was concentrating on something else.
Okay, what were you
My whole
concentrating?
family swears and it rubbed off on me.
There's a pained expression on her face. She'll answer your question now. The others told me you went inside the church. What did you see in there?
Oh, that. You're not gonna believe me. There's no point in me telling you.
Try me, okay?
She's less prone to blurting out crab man than the others.
We'll see. Go ahead and tell me.
Okay. I went in and I saw a woman next to one of those machines there. Noid calls it a mainframe.
Mainframe?
She was dressed like someone who's been raised by their grandmother, you know, strange old clothes. Had this absent expression, didn't say anything, just stood still. And then, you know, right behind her, a man crawled down the wall, upside down like a crab, down the church wall. I think the woman didn't even know he was there. He was completely silent.
I have zero idea what they saw in this church.
He stopped right before he got to the floor, then just hung there like that, looking at me. Right at me. I fucking turned around and walked out. End of story.
Like a crab, you say?
Were they doing some sort of like Mission Impossible things?
It was too dark. I couldn't tell exactly.
Come on, she obviously could. She already went into detail.
I do believe you. What did he look like?
He looked like a banger, okay? He was
Banger?
all muscular and stuff. Had a mesh tank top. I know it sounds ridiculous, but that only made it scarier in a way.
I feel like these are the mercenaries that are sent here.
A crab and a banger?
Yes, a banger. As in a mess gang member. I know what it sounds like, but that's what I saw.
Okay, I do believe you.
Why?
Strange things happen. Seems too ludicrous for a lie. What would you stand to gain?
Nothing. Anyway, what else?
I'd like to know more about your associates.
My associates? I haven't got much to say about them.
You must know something about them.
Of course I do. I just don't tell people about my friends and who they are and so on. I don't provide information on them.
That's not what I asked, but
To
sure.
the cops.
Me? I'm a silver bird.
What?
Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but
What's that device you have there?
this is a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but still.
And the wires?
Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone.
It's a contact microphone.
A contact mic records sounds from inside things, like this ice.
Your mangled brain would like you to know there is a boxer called Contact Mike.
Huh? What am I supposed to do with this? Yeah.
No idea.
Why'd you bring it up? How does that thing work?
The mic? I don't exactly know. Somehow it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up structure-borne sound, if you like technobabble.
Where did you get
Same
it?
place I got the recorder from, the Palaceum.
What's the Palaceum?
Oh man, you haven't been to the Palaceum? It's the coolest place in this whole drug-addled shithole. It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop on Boogie Street in Jamrock. Musicians live there, like real musicians. I once saw Arno van Eyck.
Thinking about it really cheers her up. It's a long way from here, though.
Sounds like a place for congregating homosexuals. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, Egg's really into him. Maybe even too into him. He's a pretty intense personality.
I'm pretty intense too.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means either.
Yeah. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
She breathes on her fingers. Looks like she doesn't know what to say.
Time has deserted me.
Sucks, man.
Oh shit.
Was there something else?
Oh shit.
About the contact mic, perhaps?
Oh shit.
Okay. Recording, I guess.
What are you
I
recording?
think I'm recording cracks in the ice. But there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound.
What happened to the headphones?
My boyfriend sold them. I don't know, man. Things. Just stuff you need for life.
A lie. They were probably pawned off for something suspicious.
Drugs?
The musicians in the Palaceum used them for making music. They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Crazy sounds like that. It's hard to explain.
Okay, just nod.
Anyway, I thought I'd make some too. It's supposed to be, like, a music place anyway. I don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
She looks at the recording device. The thing she thought would fill her hours with joy and escape. It's turning out to be an empty fantasy. She feels childish, very useless all of a sudden.
Sorry, give me a second. Okay, sorry, work-related things. Hopefully my things are working. Hello, there's a delay. Reconnect. Why is my internet disconnected? Oh, give me a second. No internet? Why? Give me a second. Why is none of my things working right now? Sorry. Failed to... Is my internet working right now? Is my Wi-Fi working? I have zero idea what's happening. Give me a second. That's... Why is none of my shit working? Oh my god. Huh? Who's this? Why is none of my things working right now? Oh my god. These are my desktops. Can I leave my... Sorry. Is my other phone working? This is working fine. Sorry. For some reason, I'm dealing with a lot of tech issues. Okay. That works. But what about this? That was super weird. I have zero idea what was happening. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I have no idea why I'm dealing with all these tech issues right now. Give me a second. Everything's working here. Okay. Okay, it should be fine. I have no idea what's happening. So many tech issues and I'm just tired of it. Okay.
Take this, you're cold.
Aw, Kim. Aw.
No, man, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
It's okay.
Huh? No, she doesn't need this more than I do. What hat do I have? You need this more than I do.
Thanks.
Did I just trade my hat for 5 XP? Fuck.
Yeah, the boys think it could be a place, like the Palaceum or something. Stupid. It's really not gonna be a Palaceum, that's for sure. Yeah, Andre and the guys, inside the tent.
And why is that?
Okay.
They got too much stuff crammed in there. No room.
Stuff like what?
Didn't you see it yourself? It's mostly music stuff. Like this tape recorder, but bigger.
Headphones your boyfriend sold?
Yep, they were pretty. I'm sorry we sold those. That stuff is more expensive than I am. More expensive than any of us, really. Doesn't matter. I can take the cold. Go ahead.
Poor thing. Gave her a hat, okay.
It's supposed to become like a club for Nordic dance music, like that new style of synthesizer stuff they play at the Palaceum. Except that, yeah. You know, anodic, cathodic, music that's made with electronic instruments. Synthesizers and tape consoles, microcomputers too. Anything that uses electricity, but isn't guitars. Also found sounds, stuff like that.
The hat that I gave her boosts +1 encyclopedia. I think I have this achievement, so I don't think nothing serious is going to happen.
You see clear, beautiful, violent flashes of light. Light cutting through a smoke-filled darkness.
I don't know
That is what the future will look like. If it ever...
Go ahead.
Whatever.
Okay, bye.
Okay. Oh no, my hat. I have other hats, but I don't know if they're good enough. Reaction speed, but rhetoric drops. It's a suggestion. +1 logic. What is rhetoric? Persuasion. +1 logic. -1 suggestion. Suggestion is at 4. I don't have any cool hat. For now. I look weird. Where did I come from? Okay, so that's the church.
A pane of eternite has been planted into the snow. 2 poles are holding it up. Barely holding it up. It could fall over any minute. The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
Boop. Cool. And this is the church. I'll go there soon enough. I'll go inside soon. Money! Yay! What is this?
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You could use it to call someone, unless you're out of change.
Pick up the handset.
You hear the tone. The machine is inoperable.
Sure. So 10 cents.
Calling.
10 real. 0.1 real.
Still calling. This feels wrong. Should you be doing this?
Who am I calling?
End of tone. Someone picks up.
Pierre? Is that you, Pierre? So nice of you to find the time to call me.
What did I just do?
Even the animals have died. Are you sure you're Pierre? Your voice, it's different. There. Chrysanthemum.
Her voice is drowned in white noise. Sounds like waves washing a beach, growing in volume until the call suddenly disconnects. You get a sinking feeling. It makes you look if Lieutenant Kitsuragi overheard you. To your relief, he did not.
Am I dialing random number? The same number? Oh, it is a different number. What am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing.
Still calling. A game? Seriously?
Why not? I have nothing better to do.
Someone with a
I
masculine
mean, I
voice
have
picks up.
other things to do, but...
Hello, Gerard speaking.
Gerard?
Hello, Gerard. Technically speaking, you're electricity. No, what you are is a surprise. Get his wife on the phone.
Who is this?
Doesn't matter, put her on. I don't like waiting.
Who the fuck do you think you are talking to me like that?
I'm the guy who's fucking your wife. What the fuck?
Just tell me what's going on here. Bien, come here.
The sounds are muffled. You can make out two people, a man and a woman called
What the
Bien.
fuck did I just do?
They're talking to each other in agitated voices. There's a shuffle of feet. Children, maybe. Amid the howling in the wire, you make out a woman's voice with a thick Samaran accent. Gerard, Gerard, this is a joke. Someone is making a joke. More shouting. You're pretty sure you hear a man saying fuck several times. Then the crackle in the phone line gets violently louder, like the surf breaking. You can't make out a single word, just vague voices. One more, a child has joined. Something breaks or falls over.
What the fuck did I just
Footsteps
do? Oh fuck.
Something hits the phone with a loud crack of plastic and microphone hiss. After that, you are left with the disconnect tone.
What the hell are you doing?
I shouldn't have done that, yeah.
You're right, you shouldn't have.
He accepts your apology.
Let's just go. I've had enough of this phone booth.
Oh my god, what the fuck did I just do? Did I get the innocent woman killed by a violent husband? Oh fuck. I regret my life decisions now. What is this?
And Mikhail noticed the windows, especially with how there are no windows on the south side. This was to deal with.
A blond man stands next to his son, pointing to the weather-worn ruins. He sees you approaching and smiles.
You officers, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinez? I'm Tran Heilostam. You must be Kim Kisaragi, right? I was just telling my son about this building.
How the hell
Not
do
a lot
you
of people
know?
realize the historic
How the hell
significance
do you know
here.
Kim?
Very rich in hypertext.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, hypertext. Young Carp and the collection of cultural hyperlinks. Oh yes, so Mikhail. They had to deal with monitor glare, especially in the summer. They still had vector monitors back then. That was 49 years ago. So they didn't have windows on the south wall.
You and Kim know each other?
No, I can't say that we've met before, but I've heard of Kim, of course.
How?
Mikhail, say hi to the officers.
He rests his hand on the boy's shoulder. The child stays hidden behind the hem of his father's coat, clutching to his worm-themed coloring book.
Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer. Have you heard of it? It's a programming language used in Grad. Quite tricky, but he wanted to play this Grad-made adventure program. We've been getting really into Worms lately.
Is that the...
The man speaks in the artificial cadence of a professor, or someone who's been on too many radio shows.
But I assume you're not here for giant worms when there are so many real things to see. Just as I was telling Mikhail before, this is where the Coalition landed in '08. We could be standing on what is the most interesting landmark in Revachol West.
This man is your half-brother. You feel it. But why?
Wait, why?
Aha! But it's not just any empty old building.
Sorry, just a little uncomfortable. It's getting a little hot from here, from wearing this plaid shirt. But then it's cold outside, so I'm not used to, I just got this new shirt, so I'm not used to it, so it's a bit uncomfortable.
What not a lot of people know is, this used to be the R&D department of Felt Electrical. And Felt, which now sells ink cartridges mostly, was once a top dog in the turn-of-the-century cybernetics boom.
Hold on. What's R&D? It looks old and weathered, with seagulls picking apart its stone and metal carcass. Bushy undergrowth has taken hold of the collapsed rooftop. Some kind of bird has set up a nest on a broken windowsill.
What's an R&D department?
Apologies, it's an acronym for research and development. They don't use it anymore. You're probably more familiar with RTD, Research and Technological Development.
Mea culpa. You are not familiar with that one either. This man is a bookhead.
That's not surprising. Only a vestigial ink cartridge and ferrotape manufacturer remains. They started out as a midway electronics outfit in Königstein 2 centuries ago. After an aggressive move to Revachol, Feld became a global player in the emerging personal electronics market of the pre-revolutionary era. Still, Tricentennial was beating them in business machines. But
so
Feld
boring.
had an ace up their sleeve, or should I say they were developing
I
an
regret
ace up their
talking to
sleeve.
this man.
I'm mixing my metaphors here. It was here in Martinez, possibly in this very building, that they developed prototypes for a tape computer. An elegant folding mechanism of rollers and ferrotape ribbons, portable enough to be a take-it-home solution. Revolutionizing business, which is a feat of engineering,
I don't
even
care any of
today's
this.
giants, Rehm, ICN and ZAM, haven't achieved yet. Indeed. What?
The revolution!
Unfortunately, their moonshot project never made it to the market. Feld's move to Revachol backfired. The revolutionary government liquefied their assets. All of this was built by Feld, even the boardwalk. Wild Pines built Martinez proper as a resort for their middle management. Feld built this side of town for R&D. Yes, they even built a pleasure wheel, but that got destroyed in the war.
Pleasure wheel? What the hell is
A pleasure wheel?
Perhaps reminded of a childhood memory. It's clear he would prefer there were a big wheel lighting up the coast.
Yes, to lure in their star engineers. This part of Martinez was nothing but reeds before Feld arrived. They had to make the prospect of living here attractive. It was supposed to become a global center for innovation in cybernetics. But history had other plans.
what happened to the engineers and the company people?
Oh, I'm afraid it didn't end well for the boys. But this story is a bit too dark for little Mick.
Fine.
Wait, is he saying that we should just bypass the excesses of the revolution?
Let's not do that. Tape computers, right?
Tape computers.
Tape computers.
They used them for military communications, but also to write and send out press releases. What's the Mars Decree?
I don't care.
I mean the radio
Any
transmission
of
sent out to
these.
news agencies and world governments. It's a beautiful piece of text, actually. A singer-songwriter I know, Charette. I tried to get Mikhail to memorize it. Try.
The kid takes a peek at the green and silver
Whatever.
verb.
Actually,
Whatever,
no one
whatever,
knows.
whatever.
No one even knows what a computer made entirely of tape would look like. But 10 years ago, I did a little freelancing, I guess you could say.
Sure.
I was a
Wait, did he just say Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center? He did it. He said Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center, like it's the most natural thing in the world. What the hell is a Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center? And who the hell are Keith and Guy Juiced?
The Wompty Dumpty Dump Center for Contemporary Arts.
What the fuck?
The exhibition itself drew on Lagerman's notion of memory, and so there were some parallels.
You're making
That's why
this
the head
up.
curator, Paul Ockerman, chose
Is
to...
he making this up?
In fact, I'm not. The Wompty Dumpty Dump Center is a place you can visit if you're ever in Vredefort, but perhaps I should return to the tape computers.
Whatever, I don't care.
Made of black film and folding tape structures.
Cool.
Very, very cool. Though I understand the socio-economic causes of the revolution, it pains me to imagine the revolutionary setting. Yes, the official name of the prototype. Some sources report it as the... Who knows? Maybe it was an accident, or maybe they didn't want the technology to end up in the wrong hands. But of course, what else? No, thanks to you for having...
Pick your brain.
Ah, that was so boring. Oh my god. I don't care.
You see a once bright mural towering above you. The signage has peeled off over a slogan used to intertwine with the loops a long time ago. Now, only a shadow of peeled letters remains. It says, "Tomorrow is just a whisper away."
Looks like tomorrow never came.
Damn. Okay, so what do I have right now? I feel like bankruptcy sequence is not really necessary. White check failures give +1 real. I mean, sure. Hey. Ooh. 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 Okay. Oh. Did something happen? Oh my god. That was so boring. That conversation. Oh my god. If the conversation with those kids in the tent killed my brain cell because of how idiotic they sounded, my brain cell just died of boredom. Like, I don't care. I don't care. Oh my god, this is a huge place. I need to get back to the... I need to get back. But there's so much exploration to do.
That patch of reeds over there, it's a great place to hide something. Kind of out of the way, being so close to the water.
I can't see anything interesting.
You don't have a reason to. Yet.
Where's this about?
Nothing. Just a hunch. The hunch passes, leaving you there, by the old boy bobbing in the water. Time to go.
Okay. What was the point of that? What was the point of that conversation that I just had with myself?
Hello, I'm Gary. How do you do, officer?
Wait, crypto-fascist?
Yellow man. I mean, officer.
Excuse me?
The lieutenant raises his eyebrows slightly and takes out his notebook. Yellow man. Interesting. This is something to ask him about, after a little probing first.
I'm just waiting for my friend Morel to finish up with his insect
The
traps so
husband.
we can return to civilization. I like nature, just not this bloody coast. It's mostly drunks and degenerates that come here.
Degenerates, this man respects authority too much. To see the truth inscribed upon thine own visage, pretend thou art a paragon of virtue.
I've been tempted on occasion, but someone has to stay strong for Revacol.
Revacol?
He pronounces Revacol with a hard K, unlike other people.
Uh-huh.
Serious question time. This man is no innocent. No one is.
You were surprised to see my colleague.
Not many Sealites here, or anywhere, other than Sail. I meant no offense, truly.
I think you meant offense.
Do you remember how, when we met Measurehead and I said the next racist will be a really good one?
Yes.
Well, this is that racist.
Are you Gary? Are you a racist? Yes, our lucky racist.
Hey, man, all I meant was there are not many Sealites around here. I'm just stating a fact.
Do you have a problem with Sealites?
No, no problem at all.
Is this your mug?
My mug? Why would you think that?
Yeah. That's not something many people go around saying.
Really? I hear it all the time. All in jest, of course. No offense meant to anyone. Okay, I admit it. I threw the mug away in the trash container behind the hostel. I know I shouldn't have, and I am very sorry, officer. You're not going to find me, are you?
That I'm not gonna. Should I? Should I? For 20?
Okay, I deserve that. And I won't do it again.
I felt like 20 was.
You have my word.
Kinda worth it. One night stay at Whirling at Rags, right? That hotel.
I don't know what got into me. Stuffing my garbage in another man's property. I've been having trouble at work lately. The Koikos are price dumping us out of competition.
What did you do, Gary?
Nothing. Just answering some questions. Helping out the law.
How did you get into... I can't believe I got some lead on the murder case out of nowhere. How did you get into the trash container?
I know a guy who works with the trash collection services. CS Municipal. He gave me a master key for the trash containers of Martinez.
Really? Why would you need to get into everyone's trash?
So I can use the Whirling's trash compactor to store my own stuff. Garbage disposal is expensive as hell. The damn Hemians run it like a mob. I'm sorry, okay? I thought I could cut costs. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have disgraced myself.
Disgraced? No need for the histrionic, sir. It was, after all, just a trash container.
He studies his reaction. Gary doesn't answer.
Did you put the clothes of a murder victim, the man who was hanged behind the Whirling Rags, into that trash container?
Officer, please. Let me explain. It's not like that. I was only cleaning up. I live right across the yard from where he was hanged, and I saw him stripped naked. All the clothes lying around in the yard, smelling. People are animals, you know?
Okay, then what happened?
Then I came out to clean up the rags, because no one else would. I put them into the Whirling's trash. along with a broken mug, admittedly.
Sure.
Okay. I was coming to throw the mug away, and, well, I threw the mug there and the clothes too.
Right. It was just civic duty.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was.
It wasn't.
Civic duty.
As he shifts uncomfortably, a series of clicks, like the clinking of glass beads against one another as they roll across a hardwood floor. A strange sound.
What's that strange sound?
What sound?
Don't mess with me. I think you know what I'm talking about.
I haven't the slightest. There's lots of weird stuff out here in the reeds, though. Insects, trash. Could be the wind
Do I have
shifting
to
some garbage
beat this
nearby.
guy up?
The sound you heard was not the sound of something easily abandoned.
What sound? Really? There's lots of weird stuff out.
The sound you heard was not the sound of something
Armor? No. I mean, yes. Of course. I know he was wearing armor, but I don't know anything about it.
An infant could see he's not telling the truth, but he's too scared to admit more wrongdoing.
I hope I could help your investigation, in my small way.
Composure. Wow. 3. I need to roll 11.
No. I help Morel with research sometimes, and I've learned some things along the way. But I don't usually go in for picnics like this on my own.
Give me a second. I'll be right back.
I told you everything I know, sir. I'm truly sorry for the mug, but I have nothing to do with that.
I know you didn't do anything, but I'm just asking questions.
Uncomfortable shifting around doesn't make him the killer, though. It's something else.
He took something. I feel like he definitely took something.
I like to pronounce it the hard way. The old way. The Vespertine way.
He winks at you, trying to relay some hidden message, inviting you to mispronounce it too, perhaps. It's odd. It's a secret rite. A very fringe nationalist handshake, probably.
Oh. Composure. Anything that I can use to raise composure? Shoes. So 10 or higher.
Here we go. Nice and easy. No way out, little guys.
This is the
Not out of this jam.
the husband that we were looking for.
There's a cylinder on the ground in which the man is arranging some netting. It looks like some kind of trap. He notices you.
Who's there? Oh, the police. Hello, officers.
You must be Morale.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
That's sarcasm. He takes no pleasure from your appearance.
Hello. Trying my best to find a way to pronounce your name. Let's see. San Hedo? Is that correct? I don't know. Hopefully that's the way to pronounce your name. How is it going? I'm doing well. It's a chill Monday morning. So, I'm doing well. Having fun with Disco Elysium. How's everything going with you?
Oh no, it's alright. I'm just busy. What's this about?
I'm from Canada. Yeah. Lena sent me. She's been really worried about you and is waiting for you to get back.
Of course. Thank you for passing along the message. That damn water lock is broken, and we can't go all the way around the 881.
Withhold the whole story. Withhold the whole story. Do I need a video editor? Currently, I am not looking for an editor. I'm trying to do my own. Trying to learn video editing and stuff like that. The only thing is that I don't have that much time, but then at the same time, I do need to do some video editing, so like it's hard. And unfortunately, it's kind of hard for me to like pay for someone, so. Or your FRDs? What's FRD? FRDs? What? None of, I do not think none of the friends that I know are offering that kind of things. Even if they do, I will pay them anyway, so, which I cannot do currently, so. He told us the whole story, yeah.
Oh, good. We should really be getting back. Gary could use a hot shower and a warm bed.
Did he say we can go back now?
Because you need money for your college fees? Yeah, we all need some money. I get that. But unfortunately, I would not be able to pay for that.
Yes, Gary! We can go soon! If you see Lena, tell her I won't be long.
Sir, Your wife is waiting for you.
I just have to do one more round. See if the phasmid has taken the bait. Then we're going.
Okay. Tell me about this phasmid you're looking for.
Well, first of all, it's damn difficult to find, which is why we've been knee-deep in the reeds laying traps for it.
Okay, take care. Bye-bye.
Good question. Being a phasmid of the order Phantasmodea, a ghost insect, it disguises itself as plant matter. In this case, the reeds. Awful lot of reeds around, aren't there? And I suspect it may have also developed other specialised techniques to protect itself from predators, or scientists, in our present case.
What sorts of specialized techniques is the phasmid using to hide itself?
It's my
I actually
hypothesis
don't care that much.
that it has evolved certain electrochemical defences that allow it to interfere with animal perception, impeding pattern recognition, confusing the visual cortex. But I cannot describe how these defences work, much less how they evolved, without studying a live specimen.
I saw it. I saw it.
Yes, it makes perfect sense. You're beginning to suspect there's something paranatural
so.
about this phasmid.
Yeah, I know that. That has nothing to do with power, though. Could be just, hopefully not. Maybe. So far, everything else seems fine, so hopefully, let's just hope that, nothing happens.
I'm expecting it to be quite giant. One known species of phasmid, called the Megaphasmodea zoensis, is about the size of a grown man's forearm. So,
Talking to some people at work, that's all. Nothing special is going on.
typical rookie assumption. Insects are much more sophisticated creatures than those unversed in zoology give them credit for. Even simply catching a glimpse of the Insulindian phasmid would be the apex of my, of any, cryptozoologist's career. But to study it and its defences, find out how it stayed hidden so long.
What have you discovered about it so far?
Very little, I'm sorry to say.
Because it doesn't
No one's
exist.
ever captured a specimen, so all our information is based on first and third-hand accounts. Not yet. That's what makes it a cryptid.
Just out of curiosity, if there's no proof of its existence, how do you know it's real?
I know it's real.
It's clear that his obsession with the phasmid is driven by something more than the pure pursuit of scientific advancement.
Okay.
By which I mean, I've heard enough first-hand accounts to believe quite firmly that the Insulindian phasmid is more than mere superstition.
What makes you think the phasmid is here in Martine?
There was a credible sighting here recently. A pair of teenagers described a creature that matched the Insulindian phasmid
Really?
to an uncanny degree, despite not knowing what it was themselves. It's the first credible sighting in several decades. Admittedly, it's an unusual location for this species, but with all the sewage runoff upstream, it probably doesn't matter much anymore. I have to resist the thought. Such an extraordinary creature is doubtlessly highly resilient. After all, it's generally thought to be capable of parthenogenesis.
Oh, what was parthenogenesis? I knew this. I forgot. Parthenogenesis. Oh my god, no encyclopedia. Why did you fail?
Yes, the females don't need males to reproduce. Makes it easier for a species to survive in adverse conditions.
This arouses no special feelings in me. That's pretty clever.
Yes, the Insulindian phasmid is a very clever insect. That's why it's so damn difficult to catch. But as a scientist, I'll try my best to remain dispassionate.
Tell me more about these traps.
Well, they may not look impressive, but Lena designed them quite cleverly, so I'm sure they'll do the trick.
She designed the traps?
Yes.
How do the traps work?
Simple. Attracted by the locusts, the phasmid crawls down the funnel and, having eaten its fill, can get back out. At least, that's the intention. The net isn't a perfect solution, but we didn't want to use anything that might damage the specimen's delicate exoskeleton.
What are you using as bait?
Locusts. Nearly all known phasmids are herbivores, of course. But we've hypothesized that the Insulindian phasmid might occasionally prey on other insects.
Inside the traps, a number of locusts crawl and tumble over one another in a tiny, chittering swarm. A meat-eating stick insect? Does it pretend to be the reeds as part of its ambush behavior? This seems unlikely.
A carnivorous stick insect seems unlikely.
Thank you for your opinion. We have also included plant material in the traps to satiate your skepticism.
Not a big fan of skepticism, this one.
They'll work, I assure you. The predatory hypothesis, using locusts as bait, accounts for the failure of previous efforts by other teams, which use plants. We have given this some thought.
Okay.
The traps do seem to be deftly and thoughtfully constructed. It's clear the cryptozoologist's wife knows what she's doing.
Yes. What?
How did you become a cryptozoologist?
I've just always liked animals and puzzles. Searching for cryptids is a bit of both.
He seems reluctant to talk about himself, but he'll open up, if you prod a little.
It's not child's play, just because I have to traipse through the mud every so often. Real. I know you think one is a respectable profession, while the other is superstition. Everyone does.
It's a profession just like any other.
Indeed. My methods do not differ from other scientists. I simply draw upon a wider variety of evidence. And I have more hope that something truly surprising might happen.
Okay, good for you.
Your nerve endings tell you there is no such thing as a positive surprise.
No, as I said, I have yet to catch a cryptid, although I have come close. Close enough to keep trying.
Interesting. Something for later, this close call.
No. Very few cryptids are ever discovered, and not for a lack of trying. To stay hidden is a cryptid's primary quality. It's even in the name, cryptid. Of the list of cryptids kept by the Cryptozoological Society of Chemnee, which is 4,082 items long, about 2,000 have been confirmed as hoaxes.
Damn.
2 are categorized as confirmed discoveries. The rest are in differing stages of discovery, refutation, and data collection.
Only 2 have proven to be real?
Yes. the Chateau Quan forest pygmy, who turned out to be an extinct species of primate, and a cave salamander from Yugograd, who is, honestly, quite unremarkable. It's in a zoo somewhere. We cryptozoologists are brutally honest with ourselves, more so even than the public. With cryptids, most cryptids are hoaxes or they are never found. That does not mean we should stop searching. Indeed. If our expedition is successful, every paper in the world will report on it. From Revachol to Duchantu. It will be a zoological miracle.
Okay.
He has clearly done his math on this. There is no surprising him or swaying his opinion.
Everything from forgotten regional lore to newspaper accounts, like the one that brought us here, to look for the phasmid. I keep a very open mind.
He's interested in things that people believe that scientists don't.
Most establishment scientists only care about reputation and remuneration, not real research, and certainly not the truth. They're a cowardly lot, and both the field and basement archives can be dangerous places.
Okay. Something else.
Yes.
Something else. Lena seems pretty eager for you to return.
And I'm eager to return to her, I assure you. But I can't leave before we finish with these traps.
Okay.
My wife understands that just as well as anyone.
Come on, Morel. We've been soaking out here for days. It's time to go back.
And leave the traps? Absolutely not. I won't let Lena down.
Come on, she wants us back. I'm soaked up to my nuts over here. We'll both catch reed crabs if we don't dry out soon.
Won't let Lena down? Sounds like the cryptozoologist's wife shares a special connection to the phasmid somehow.
Of course it's important to her. She's seen it.
Oh.
A verified
Did she
sighting
say about
on
this?
record. One of only 4 this century, and it's hers.
I don't remember.
Yes, that's how we first came to know one another, in fact. But that's her story to tell, not mine.
Needless to say, you must ask her about the mysterious phasmid.
Suffice to say, it's long been our dream to find proof of the Insulindian phasmid together. I can't abandon course now.
I don't give up on things either.
Good. A good quality to have. Both for a police officer and an experimental zoologist.
Okay, cool.
I could go for some trap setting.
I didn't expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer.
Chaos is my method. I am its scion. Very similar.
Yes, indeed. Both require a great deal of research, attention to detail, and, above all, persistence.
Where are these traps?
There are 4 in total. One is to the south, on this little peninsula, by the boathouses there. It's very near. Another we set in Land's End, to the northeast. It's behind a small sand dune there, on your way to the old radio tower, after the church.
That way, okay.
The third is set near the canal, where you crossed, by a concrete slab. A big thicket of reeds going up the slope, and among them... You should check at least one of those before returning to this one, since I just said it. This one's more of a technicality, but still, better safe and stupid than sorry.
Okay. Cool. Check the trap.
That seems like a lot. Do we really have time for this extracurricular venture?
The pursuit of knowledge, it's its own justification, Kim.
Is it?
Yes.
If you think it's important, you have been right before.
What do I do if there's a phasmid in one of the traps?
Bring it to me at once. Just make sure the trap is closed tight.
Okay.
He's not comfortable with the possibility that you'll claim the find, but he's lying about this even to himself.
What if I encounter the phasmid in the wild?
That's highly unlikely, officer. But in the event you do, I'll spray you with a pheromone mixture I developed. It's made of musk and research chemicals.
Okay.
The pheromone should attract the insect to you, or at least prevent it from bolting at the sight of you. It's quite potent. Will last you about a week.
Lay it on me.
Wise choice.
He douses you with the odd smelling spray and then gives you a satisfied nod.
I hope you're not buying this. He dispenses it without letting you touch the canister, so it would be precious like holy water.
It is precious. A single dose cost me 50 real to develop. Not that I expect you to understand self-financing one's own research.
Okay.
Right, which means you two can pack up and go back to the whirling.
Whatever he thinks about this detour, it's clear that these men are exhausted and in need of assistance.
Finally, someone's talking sense.
Thank you for your help. Gary and I will start breaking down camp. If you have any more questions, now's the time to ask. We'll be gone once you get to it.
If it's more cryptid-related business you want to discuss, you'll have time for that later too. But what if the information is vital on the hunt?
Yeah. Have you noticed anything off about your friend Gary?
No. No, of course not. Why?
You sure?
Well, he's been a little unenthusiastic about the trip. More so than usual. That's understandable. He just wants to get home and warm up.
He doesn't want to say it, but this is unusual. Gary's been to the jungle with him, to places way more challenging than the coast. Why so eager to go home?
Okay. Okay, so the shoes gives composure for now. So composure. Where's composure? Here.
Hello again. Very generous of you to help us out, officer.
So
I can't wait to get out of here.
8 or higher. 8 or higher. 8 or higher.
That shirt looks very uncomfortable on him. Look at the buttons, barely keeping that thing together, as if something is ready to rip out from underneath.
Something worn underneath it?
It sounds like he's wearing some kind of armor under his clothes. You can't tell it's there just from looking at him. Probably stolen from the corpse in the yard near where he lives.
Okay. I see you're a connoisseur of high-quality combat gear.
I knew you'd figure it out, officer. I'm sorry I didn't tell you at once. I was ashamed of what I did. And I didn't want you to know.
You see gleaming white ceramic shine underneath. A thin layer of interlocking plates covers his gaunt torso.
We're not detecting falsehood, sire. He's gearing up to admit the truth.
Okay, tell me the
this
truth.
shame is surprisingly sincere.
Gary, what's going on?
Later, Morale. I've got apologizing to do.
No, you've got explaining to do.
Okay, give me that armor now.
He sighs again, hangs his head, and unbuttons his shirt fully. A cuirass that matches the dead man's boots comes into view. Soon it is in your hands. smelling of his sweat. But so light to hold, like a bag of cotton.
So, why did you lie to me, Gary?
Because I was weak. I should have told you the moment I saw you. But...
The hell, Gary? You in trouble?
He in trouble, yes.
I'll explain later.
Why did you really put those clothes in the trash?
Everyone was picking those pieces off him, and I was watching them do it. And they scattered his clothes all over the yard. Everything was smelling. So I went there to take out the trash and started cleaning up. All those rags on the ground, him swinging up there, and I had a lapse of honor, sir. I thought, he's a foreigner. They all say he wasn't from here. Only the cuirass was left, so I stripped it off him. It was early in the morning. No one saw me. I took it with me. It was a mistake. Had I known it'd give you guys trouble, I wouldn't have... Fuck.
We're detecting sincere contrition here, sire. He's not trying to flatter anyone.
Okay, good to know.
It's okay. It was a loose end, and you are tying it up now.
I'm so fucking sorry I called you Yellow Man. Sealite officers commanded the suzerain's navy. Most of them sided with the king when...
They were thoroughly conservative men, he realizes suddenly. It's difficult to say what the lieutenant thinks of this historic apology. His face does not belie emotions.
Do you know who killed the hanged man?
I always thought it was the Union. Some Union hardasses lynched him because of the strike. But almost everyone in town knows that. I wish I could tell you more.
This is all he knows.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. I will never do anything like this again.
Alright, thank you for your cooperation, Stan. Okay, one done. Whee! Okay. Gonna put that back. Okay, okay. Save game. Let's see. Ooh. -1 empathy. Oh shit. Pain threshold, volition. -1 empathy, empathy. How much is my empathy? 5. Okay. Oh. Oh, right. Tools. No. What the hell? I never realized that was an option. Money! Yay! Ooh.
There's a trap in the reeds at your feet. Looks like the same one you saw Morel set before.
Yep.
Same mesh, same wiring.
Look around.
Behind you, a ruined residential building looms. Locusts are crawling around in the trap, confused but uneaten.
Big surprise. Anyway, 1 down, 3 to go.
I'm helping some citizens and getting some fresh air.
I meant no offense, just...
I know. Money, yay! I'm very happy that I'm getting all the money.
scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the other.
Something's definitely going down here.
Correct. The density of the bullet holes is unusual, even in a general average bullet hole frequency in Martinez sense. Grim affairs, meaning this is a lot of bullet holes. Looks like fully automatic rifle fire, something you don't see these days. The manufacturing and sale of automatic rifles was curtailed after the revolution. The destructive power of such tools proved to be too much. We do need to retain some humanity in this world.
Okay, should be an easy roll, hopefully succeeds. There we
A
go.
row of ghostly shades stand facing the wall. There are many of them, a dozen at least.
Oh, fuck.
Their heads lowered and
fuck.
eyes blindfolded. It's quiet. No sound. No movement. 10 meters away, other shades are lined up in an orderly manner. Automatic rifles primed. A gust of wind blows by. The coats of the firing squad flap slowly in the breeze. A single person stands on the side. Droplets of rain fall on the wooden planks, the surrounding sand dunes. The clouds block out any rays of light. A long time has passed since the moment of this fusillading. Rain and brine have since washed all the blood away. Not a trace remains. The abundance of bullet holes leads to two options. Either an inordinate amount of executions were performed here, or they did not use a conscience round, where only one soldier has the loaded rifle. Looks like this was a mass execution with everyone fully armed.
Look at the people against the wall.
A host of men, probably in everyday clothes, ragged from the conflict and covered in dust. They were not sitting, a common practice for executions in some nations, as demonstrated by the height level of the bullet holes. They stand, facing the wall. It's impossible to discern any details about their personality or background. Ordinary people, familiar, each and every one of them. Leeches, fleas, and thieves, all the freeloader scum living off the hard work of others. Such is your belief. Maybe you should change it. They were praying, screaming. 7 men in combat uniforms and dark coats, holding automatic rifles aimed at the people. Soldiers from some side, but from which one? The commandant, the one who gives the order. Machine gun fire crackling through the air. The lights of the muzzle flashes dancing on his face.
I don't know. I don't know who died here, lined up beside that horrible wall. It could have been any of the parties involved in the revolution. Perhaps the ones executed here were the loyalist conservatives, killed by the communists at the start of the Civil War. Or it could have been the communists, put to death during the last stretch of the conflict by the coalition forces.
Remember what Trent Heidelstein said about Veld?
Another likely scenario.
Or maybe...
Yeah, it's very unlikely the coalition forces were the ones who died here. They were always the last ones against the wall. To be honest, if a coalition member was anyone in this situation, it was a commandant, the superior giving the orders.
A cold sea wind blows away the figures.
Oh, that was depressing. Money, yay. More money, yay. More money? What is this? +2 logic, -1 perception. What was that? I really need to get back to the town and solve some other things that are happening. How do I get there? Oh, okay. +2 logic. What is this? -1 perception. So how do I... earlier there was something that suggests that we could quick travel, but I don't know how you're supposed to do that. Bankruptcy? Do I really need that bankruptcy? Get. Bankruptcy just disappear? Oh shit. Yeah, 1 real for every failed checks, which sounds nice, but it's predicated on the fact that I have to fail. Did I do everything?
Someone has left an unidentifiable article of clothing on this railing. It smells really bad.
Take a closer look.
It's streaked with dried seagull shit and tangled with pieces of seaweed. A dangling arm suggests that there might be a jacket beneath the crust of filth. It seems likely that it was left in the surf until someone laid it out on this fence to dry out. Unfortunately, that just seems to have stiffened it into a shapeless mass.
Please tell me you're not taking that with you.
Why not?
It's a guano-encrusted jacket, and you're already carrying around enough as it is.
Why not? Money. Ooh. Encyclopedia, but mine's actually need something that can boost perception. Do I want to interact? What is this? Ah, it's a hat. Just trying to organize my inventory a little bit. Okay, and then jacket. This is a jacket. That's a jacket. It's a shirt. Shirt. It's a jacket. And necktie, shirt. Shirt. shirt, gloves, pants, and shoes. Okay. There we go. Better.
The smell. It's awful and familiar.
What is it?
Don't you recognize it? That hideous pungency, that faintly cloying sweetness. Only death smells like that.
Oh shit.
Something cold wakes in the pit of your stomach. Fear. It is death. It must be.
Something's not right here.
The lieutenant has already brought a handkerchief to his nose.
Oh shit. What's happened? Better save.
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab wrapper in the trash bin.
Examine the tear.
2 empty bottles of Tallulah vodka and a can of black potent porter is all you find. No, there's more in there. Livis strawberry liquor, plus some Pilsner bottles too. Better not pick them up. They seem unhygienic.
A tragedy.
He shakes his head with genuine sadness.
A cigarette package.
Whoever tossed it here was a heavy smoker. The brand name reads Red Astra. You see traces of mayonnaise and ketchup on it, as well as a tomato wedge. The wrapper reads Shish Kebab Revachol. It's no older than a day or two. No mold yet. It's hard to concentrate in the smell. The sea air brings some relief.
Logic Authority. Is this the missing
A
husband?
man lies on the boardwalk.
Oh shit.
His limbs bent and neck turned at an unnatural angle. Right next to him is an empty bottle of spirits. In his cramped hand, a chewing gum wrapper. Half of his body has slipped between the cracked boardwalk, starting with the right leg. The fall has left him broken, contorted like a sad puppet.
Oh no, this is the working class husband, isn't it?
The smell is not as bad as a 2-week-old corpse, but it's definitely heading there.
Hold on.
Examines his face. 2 bulging eyes stare back at him, void of any signs of life.
Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is has been dead for 2 days. No longer. We need to investigate.
Another dead body. This is your job. Steel yourself.
That sucks.
Calm now. Carefully. Just another day. Just another dead body.
Study the
Breathe.
surroundings first.
There's some dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head rests. The floorboards are rotten and slippery wet around the hole. An empty bottle lies nearby. A chewing gum wrapper is clutched in his fist.
He fell and hit his head on the bench.
They screech under your feet ominously. It's hard to say whether the dead man's weight was the cause of the boardwalk to break. It definitely
That
looks
is sad.
fragile.
Really sad.
You see waves churning below. Something cracks beneath your feet. He could have easily disappeared into the sea through that hole, and you would have never found him. A dried chunk of blood covers the hair at the back of his head. An open wound. It's sticky and cold to your touch. This is what killed him.
I don't see any other major wounds, do you?
It's hard to say.
Seems like the head wound was fatal. It's exactly the shape of the bench.
Same the bottle.
A .75 liter Tallulah vodka with its cap missing. There's hardly anything left inside.
Tear all around us.
Grabowski spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover. The man's mouth is half agape from the terror of the fall.
Look in.
The blackness of death. Stench. You think you see white chewing gum too. Confirmed. Nearly the whole pack is there.
Why?
Solidified on his lower rear teeth.
He ate the whole pack, right? It's to cover the smell of alcohol before going home. The worst thing is, I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario. Even the chewing gum.
Really?
It's always the same.
The entire boardwalk creaks in the wind as you take a step back. He's wearing mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining. There are traces of kebab sauce on his chest. A cool leather jacket with a bolt of blue? Oh no, this sounds terribly familiar. You find some sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card folded into two. His jacket feels sodden and heavy under your hand.
That's sad.
Good. We should take a look at that library card after this is done.
Give me a second. Is everything okay?
The man has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench. Coagulated blood covers his black hair. One of his feet is still dangling through the hole. A bad fall. It might have been dark outside. This place is a minefield in the dark. His expression is dull, like the sea behind him. Drops of water shining on his mustache. His eyes, empty and wide, look frightening in their frozen gaze. Height, 170 to 175 centimeters. Curly hair, stout build.
That's sad.
Age
That's a sad way to
approximately
go.
50 to 60 years. He was confused when he died. Confused and alone, most likely. Overcome with the awful surprise of it all.
Who is this man?
Looks like one of the locals. He'd have to know this spot to come here. You don't just walk over here. But that's just a lazy assumption. What do you think?
A dead working-class man with a bottle in his hand? Don't deceive yourself. You know who this is.
Yeah.
The woman you met at the book stand? Why do you think it's her husband?
The leather jacket matches her description perfectly.
The bright blue lining? Well, he's definitely someone's husband.
What do you think happened here?
Death by misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A truly unfortunate accident. If it wouldn't have been for that bench, he'd be alive.
Someone should be held responsible for this broken boardwalk. It's dangerous.
Oh yes. Some symptoms of acute alcohol poisoning could have definitely played a role here. Severe confusion, respiratory depression, unpredictable behavior.
Damn.
But I think that death arrived through head trauma, not liver failure.
I know. What about the kebab?
What about it? The deceased ate some kebab. It's probably from a nearby place, maybe in the Pox.
Sometimes a kebab is just a kebab.
They'll seal this place off after the news reaches the coalition officials. I doubt that they have enough resources to actually repair the boardwalk.
Sad reality.
Not that sealing it off would keep anyone away. All it does is keep the city council's hands clean.
Okay, right. I don't think it's related to lynching.
No, I don't see anything that points in that direction. For now,
Agreed. If this...
It does seem to be a pretty straightforward misadventure. Although there's still a question of identifying the body.
What should we do with them?
From where I stand, I can see two options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to handle.
We take this, yeah.
Alright, we should first examine the library card you found. Then we can call the station from my kinema. Let them know we are taking the case.
Okay. That's sad. That's a sad way to go. Sad ways to die. Money, ooh. White polo shirt.
A familiar apparatus lies among the reeds sway in the wind picks up here, near the cape's end, surrounding the narrow strip of land from 3 cardinal directions. This trap is also full of panicked locusts. No sign of any
Another empty trap.
Are you enjoying the cardio, Lieutenant? I'm quite enjoying it myself.
Always up for a good jog. Otherwise, would I still be on this case with you?
I really like him. Tiamotiri seems important somehow. Why? Ooh. Scented scarf. I'll organize that later. Save game. Oh, that's about it. So how do I actually, like, fast travel? There was something about fast travel, quick travel, but I actually don't know how to do that.
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while. You see...
I'll come back to this. I'll come back to this side later because I have some things that I need to take care of before I start going through all this. I haven't gone through all, like, I haven't checked any of the things. Huh?
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Cool. I'll come back to all those people later. Let's grab the money.
You stop mid-step and put your hand on a garish necktie.
That bottle, Bratan! Just look at that bottle!
Where bottle? What?
You should care! I'm getting a very special vibe from that bottle. Please go talk to him. I need to look at it closer.
There's a bottle?
A drop in temperature, an easy flow of air, an empty street. Before you, a thoroughfare unjammed with lorries. No more drivers smoking on hitch steps. Just silence.
What did the smoke smell like?
Chemically sweetened. Across the road, a forgotten bus stop. Corrosion has opened a hole in its roof. An elm tree watches over the building. Its branches are dripping with rain and snow. The road is smooth and motley, craters filled with a black asphalt. The asphalt, first laid, is grey already. A row of tenements are under construction in the distance.
Who are the people who live across the road?
A tub warm with water, white with soap. A man bathes while radio waves transmit the lottery numbers.
Okay, what about
For number 312D. Young girls used to come here, huddled up, hoping for more warmth than their thin coats give them. The bus took them to school. It has not run for 8 years.
What about the road?
Craters pocked the surface. Children played in them until heavy trucks full of black pitch rolled in. The landowners have filled the craters with money. It is a vital artery of the flow of trade. There's one bump on the road. A dead dog lies flat about 200 paces away, right at the turn. Tragedy comes from the wheels of a fast RCM vehicle, hurrying to work. The cold washes over you. The sound of the sea has grown distant. The wind moves the aerosol. A detective stands behind the boom barrier. A breeze moves a curl of his hair.
Oh, that's the end of the road? Okay. I'll come back to these people. Oh, this is the woman. Drama. Drama. Sure. Okay, I do need to go back.
Great news. The boat is big enough for a grown man like you to fit underneath it in a supine position.
What would I be doing under there?
I don't know. Sleeping?
Why?
What do people do under boats? This is merely a measurement from your visual cortex. Do with it what you want.
I found somewhere new to sleep.
Huh?
I can pretty much finish the case from underneath that, under that boat there. It's dry, weatherproof, and free of charge.
Sarcastic self-pity is not what we need at this moment, officer. I understand the situation looks grim, but we must continue with our investigation.
You have a home somewhere. All cops do. When this is done, you can return.
Cool. Huh? What the? What is happening? What the hell just happened?
This trap's not the reeds bend forlornly. The constant, nothing but locusts in this trap as well.
Empty as all of them. One more of these and we're done.
One more? There's one more?
Of course. Noted.
Money. Sweet, sweet money. That's blocked. Where's the trap? It's cryptozoologist camp. Okay. I need to go back. Save.
The afternoon sun shimmers off the white on blue police livery of the motor carriage.
Why am I even thinking about this?
Do something important? Something murder-related? There's always something important. Doesn't mean you can't take a moment to admire this piece of machinery.
Okay.
Even at a standstill, the unibody Caprice Kanema looks sleek and dynamic. The cabin is tilted frontward to give it a more aggressive, hunched look. Someone has waxed it recently.
Mm-hmm. You want to take a closer look?
What's it packing there?
130.
I reckon that's a 7-liter V12 there.
Mama's serving some serious macaroni.
7.2. Supercharged.
Saying these words brings him immense joy.
Yes. An extraordinary machine.
It's nice and all, but why so modest? Put some zing into it. Flare it up. Slam it down. Helium headlights would improve the range and quality of the visual field a lot. It's a bit girly right now. Fit it with some proper off-road components.
Ever thought about switching to helium headlights?
Actually, I have a pair at home. Just haven't gotten around to fitting them yet. I need to lay some wiring for the ballast first.
Maybe we can do it together at some point? Sure.
Maybe. Yes, definitely maybe.
And means no.
Oh no.
Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center. You're at home, stupid cop. Not with the art crowd. You hate them.
What?
Everyone hates them. Even they hate themselves. It's nauseating. An industry built on sprezzatura and sparkling wine. And, let's be honest, tax evasion schemes. The Wumpty Dumpty Dom Center is the heart of this unholy symbiosis of aesthetics and tax optimization. And now that you've internalized it, you can have a piece too.
Oh no. -2 suggestion. Passives give +10 XP and encyclopedia passives give +10 XP and +2 rail, -2 suggestion. Pretentious wanker. What the fuck? So I have -2 suggestions now? Holy fuck. Although, all that passive sounds actually pretty good. Encyclopedia passives give +10 XP and +2 real. That's really good. Considering my encyclopedia is pretty high. Well, except for this, I guess. But it raises perception. Let's see. We'll see. What's my suggestion now? It's at 2. Oof. Wasn't there something that gives me huge boost to perception? No, as in suggestion. +1 half lot. There was something that gave me huge boost to suggestion. Wasn't it? +1 to Kingdom of Conscience. No? Am I?
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Pick up the radio again.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
I need to report a dead body on the Martinet boardwalk.
One moment. Can you please describe the body? Age, sex, cause of death?
We suspect he might have been inebriated when he fell. There were bottles all around him, and traces of vomit on his shirt.
Any signs of violence? No field autopsy necessary.
You can hear her quickly typing in the background.
What about his belongings? Did you examine his clothes? Any information on the library card?
I haven't examined it yet.
You can hear her sigh, audibly, on the other side. So unprofessional of you. Pity.
Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I assign it to someone else?
We're taking the case.
I have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Please follow up on this library lead to identify the man. We'll send someone to take the body to the morgue. That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I'm done.
57th, over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set.
I forgot. Okay.
The library card is folded into 2 and still slightly wet to the touch. The front side reads, Central Jamrock Public Library Card, issued to Billy Mejean, expires July 53. Billy is a unisex name. Could be the deceased, or his family member.
Get the backside.
If lost, please return the card to the library. Dial 005 02 55211 or visit us at Moreau Street, 78, Jamrock. Business hours, 900 to 1800.
Good. We should give them a call from my kinema. See if we can learn anything about Billy Mejean.
Whoever owns this card is an avid reader. You find a list of books written in blue pencil. Most of these.
Okay.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Hold on, officer. I've got Central Jamrock Public Library on the line, and I've already introduced you to their librarian. Connecting the call in 2.
Yes, this is Central Jamrock Public Library here. How can I help you, officer?
He sounds worried, yet ready to assist. This is how people get when the police call.
Billy Majon, you said. Give me a moment, I'll have to check our database. Yes, hello, are you still there? I found Billy Majon's home address, is that alright? No phone number, unfortunately.
They're too poor to have a phone line.
Okay, home address is fine.
Here we go, sir. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 33B, apartment number 20. It's in Martinez, I believe. Cape Side Apartments, it says. That's all.
That's where the smoker on the balcony lives, isn't it?
It says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day.
Do you know someone who was?
Marie? Marie? Do you remember a reader named Billy Majon? They returned a Tybalt book the other day.
Maurice, what? A woman yells. Then, yes. Okay, if it was the police, she's...
Yes, it was my colleague Marie. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book. He also asked for this new sci-fi release, Lowe's Radio City 87, but we don't have it yet.
Good. You have a name now.
Marie knows Billy. She's been working here longer than me.
Okay.
Sometimes her
yeah,
husband returns some books for her.
It is the husband. Ah, man.
And then goes for a little drink later. On the lookout.
Do you know the husband's name?
Sorry, no. Marie only knows him by sight. Marie?
Why don't we have Marie on the phone instead?
She said it was an older man, and that she's pretty sure he'd had a drink or two the last time she saw him.
What was he wearing?
1 second.
Just have Marie come over here. Jeez.
Sorry, Marie wasn't really paying any attention to that.
Okay.
Happy we could help. Goodbye, officer.
Anything else you need from me?
I'm done with the radio for
57,
now.
over and out.
In the cabin, you see a...
Yeah, whatever. Close the damn door. Okay. So... I really don't know how I'm supposed to talk to her. If I click that, would my character go there? No, it doesn't. It's time to talk to Kuno.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad? Kuno doesn't give a fuck about anything.
Oh.
Kuno does...
Oh, I thought Kuno would have some other...
The man before you is...
Some other, interesting insight. But I guess not. I guess not. I suppose I was expecting a little too much from Kuno. Well, if that's the case, then I only have... Okay. What were some of the... Authority. Okay, I need to have good authority. Authority. Respect my authority. Nothing that increases authority. Shit. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, I need to talk to Lena first.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
You never told me you've seen the Phasmid.
Oh, you don't want to hear about some old woman's ramblings.
No, I really want to know.
Reflexively, the lieutenant read his familiar notebook.
Oh my god.
Well, it was summer. I was building a racing track out of sand on the beach near a tall stand of reeds. Quite a tall one. Many times my height, I remember. When, all of a sudden...
When was this, and how old were
I'm
you?
getting ahead of myself. I was 5.5 in Betancourt in the suburbs. My grandmother had a summer home there.
Okay.
She'd just started forming memories. Real memories. Not the billowy haze of infanthood.
The strangest moment of my life. I looked up and one of the reeds moved. Not like a plant, but like a living thing. It stood up and looked at me. Its body unfolded like some antique toy. I've never seen anything like it. I didn't know this can happen, so I reached my arm and touched the thing. It felt just like a stalk of reed, but it moved, swaying, towering above me. After a while, 20 seconds, a minute maybe, it left, went into the reeds. I tried, but I was only a child. There was mud and high water. I couldn't see it anymore. I was just standing there knee-deep in mud, looking around me.
Where did you go? Don't go.
I ran back home to my grandmother and asked her if reeds could walk, and told her they were looking at me. Of course, she just laughed at me, but I knew what I'd seen. For years, it was a story I told at parties when I wanted to impress boys. That sort of thing. Of course, most people just took it as a strange, amusing anecdote. So did I, honestly. But then I met Morel. We were on our first date when I told him my story. You should have seen his face. He said my descriptions matched the Phasmid down to a T. Its white marble limbs, the way it moved.
You were on a date?
Our first, yes.
The sigh is tender. The sigh is tender, yes, but tempered by something else. A thought she can't express. Interesting.
Maybe you imagined it?
Of course. I've thought about it. But Morel says my report matches with the others. And I'm sure I hadn't heard of the Phasmid as a child. Nor had my mother or my grandmother. So how did I know what to imagine? It was only when I started telling my story as a teenager that boys would tell me, Lena, you trying to tell us you saw the Insulindian Phasmid out there in those reeds? Get out of here. They just give me a cider and ruffle my hair and tell me to stop dreaming. But I saw it.
How big was it?
It's hard to say how big things are when you're quite small yourself. To me, it seemed to be taller than I was then, but that's probably not the case.
Its limbs were white?
Not all of them, as far as I remember. Some of them, on the inside, like stalks of marble, if that makes sense.
What do you think of that?
I thought it was a wonderful story, man.
But
He
I
thinks
don't
it's
believe
bullshit.
it.
Yeah.
A child left unattended on a warm day. Children make up stories and then end up believing them.
You're welcome, sweetie. I do appreciate the chance to relive it whenever I get one. It was just such an impossibly sunshiny day. So warm.
And she could get up and walk right into the reeds on her own. Into the mud. Anywhere.
I ran into your husband on the coast.
Goodness, how is he? Did he say why he hasn't returned yet?
He's fine, man. As we had
It's my
suspected,
fault.
he couldn't get back earlier because the water lock on the canal was broken. Now he's just finishing up some work.
Oh, yes. That's my Morel. He's bound to catch a cold staying out there for so long. But I am so relieved to hear that he's okay. Thank you for putting an old woman's heart at ease, if even a little.
You haven't, however. There are dangers out there. Our aging body's foul. Her heart won't rest until Morel is safely back with her.
Okay, that's all for now. Alright. Really, really need to get into the important stuff. Okay, talk to this person. Yo, what's up?
I've got nothing to say to you.
Are you Lizzie?
Why are you wasting your time?
Elizabeth? Miss Buford?
I suggest not wasting time on trivial pleasantries and focusing on why you are actually here.
Oh shit.
Titus Hardy.
You caught her off guard. Push her some more.
Easy Leo told me about you. He likes to talk a lot.
You are not here to chat up the legal counsel. You are here to question these men.
No, actually, I like to talk to you.
You set the pace and the topic of these conversations here. Establish that. A man like Easy Leo could have said anything. Do not be restrained, sire.
You said Mr. Everard sent you to law school?
I represent the union and these men here. Don't make this personal.
A very minor victory.
I suggest
You caught her off guard.
you are not here.
You set the pace. A man like Easy Leo could have said anything. Do not be restrained, sire.
You said you're in debt too, Mr.
I
Clare.
represent the union and...
A very minor victory.
Okay.
It's you again. What is it?
Established authority. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 7. Authority. Level up. Okay, 8 went up. Anything that reduces authority by any chance? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, glasses. Encyclopedia, perception. I think I'll go with visual calculus and drama. Alright, let's try this.
It's you again. What is it?
Let's see. See what happens. Do I have a good chance this time? 16, 6, 8, 10, 9. Seven or higher?
This time it's going to work. You already ruled out the first bad option that
I
didn't.
need your gun.
Did you already try the gun thing? I hear the gun thing is You're probably right. The others are only there for filler. To make the gun thing pop.
And what? All the while talking racist shit. Don't think we aren't watching, fascia. People here trust us. What are you?
Callie said they've been trying to set...
I can believe that.
Oh my god.
There's no mass execution of his...
Please don't set up a mass execution. You'll never...
A witness? You ain't got shit. The locals would never come to you with this.
That's just cop tactics, Titus. Next, he's gonna tell you one of us already roll on the others, and he's in witness protection.
My witness isn't a local.
Well, let's hear it then. Who is your mystery fella?
This goes without saying, but nonetheless, don't give out his name.
Yeah. Who he is irrelevant.
It's like you said, Al. Copper's coming up with this on the spot. There is no witness.
I've seen this shit a million times, Titus. Fly fishing. They are desperate. Tell us, Copper, what wacky claims did he make?
The hanging went down very quietly. No shouting, no commotion.
It's you assholes that feel the need to go around like a fucking brass band. The Hardy Boys are dead silent.
Yeah, it's like they put cowbells on you before they send you to the streets. What's with the cowbells, policeman?
They're avoiding having to answer this question.
Yeah, what's with the funeral silence?
We were drinking, weren't we, guys? I hit the bottle hard. I was drunk as fuck.
Right, I'm convinced, Glenn. Nothing off here. Just a regular hanging.
Sure, regular hanging.
Bullseye. Glenn looks around uncomfortably. The lieutenant hit a nerve.
Wait, did he actually say that? I don't remember.
That means absolutely nothing to me. Sounds like some made-up horse shit.
It means the whole scene was long and drawn out, like it was from a film.
What is this fella's problem? Sorry we didn't make it more action-packed. It wasn't the first thing on our minds, you see?
Shanky. It's Shanky, right? I thought there's something wrong about the lynching story. Now I know there was.
You don't know shit.
I know you are lying, Shanky.
Arab guy? Boss, I think he's trying to say me and Theo.
Well, yeah. What is confusing you? Eugene, Theo, and Elaine were there too. I already told you. We were all there. Great witness.
So much bluster to hide the fact that they're uncomfortable with you having this info.
Let's try this again. Come on. What
You
the
have
fuck?
so many bad options ruled out. It's insane. There is no way in the world you won't do it this time.
I need your gun.
Why?
This is not what he thinks it is. This is a great idea. I'm afraid it's not what you think it is either.
What? Who? Me? What is it?
Yes, you. Stop talking out loud. You sound like you're unraveling.
Oh shit.
What in the name of fuck are you doing?
But I don't want to give you my gun.
Oh shit.
Not after the last time.
Oh shit.
The fuck is happening, Titus? What are they whispering about?
Easy, Shanks. I want to see where this is going.
I want to turn back, yeah.
There is no back.
Oh no!
Detective, we don't have to demonstrate anything. Let's just get back to the questions.
There is no other way.
Silence. He tilts his head to the side, inspecting you. A brief moment passes. Then...
Be careful, it's loaded.
I got his gun. Oh shit.
Good. Now put it in your mouth.
Yep. Put the barrel in your mouth.
What are you doing?
Genuine panic flies across the lieutenant's face.
Fellas, you getting any of this?
Oh. These are my thoughts. This is my head.
What in the name of motherfuck?
Acidic taste on your lips. Corrosive.
I have
Once
zero
as
idea
a
what the
child,
point
you
of all
put your
this
tongue
is.
against the rail. It was winter. That was a long time ago.
The fuck is he saying?
Some insane shit.
Nothing. Give me the gun.
You will never forget what happens in 5 seconds if you don't respect me.
Fellas, the cop is really threatening to off himself. This is insane.
No, that is not what is happening. This show is unnecessary. Give me my gun, now.
He's desperately trying to offer a counter-narrative. There is none.
I'm not fucking this case up. You will respect me.
We'll solve the case. Look at me. Don't worry. This demonstration is not helping at all.
Inside the small mechanism, you can hear a spring tensing up.
Yeah, 'cause I sorta wanna see that shit.
You won't, man. His fucking balls ain't big enough.
He's not gonna off himself.
No. He'll do it. Go ahead, son. 3,
2, 1.
Bratan, we can't have any fun if you kill yourself. Painting the booth red with your brain sounds like a real blast now, but what about later? There'll be nothing.
At this point, there's nothing else I can do. Oh my god.
Deranged cop kills himself. Citizens in shock as a
Deranged
deranged
cop
law
killed
official
himself?
reportedly
Oh
from
my
the 41st
God.
precinct shot himself in the head last night
Oh my
in the
God.
middle of a crowded cafeteria in downtown Martinez. The exact details of the incident have not been revealed, but first-hand witnesses claim that the officer was making a point. Can't say I'm surprised. Lawrence Gart, manager of the Whirling in Rags cafeteria,
I cannot
where the
believe I
incident took
failed
place,
that
commented
roll
he was
twice.
extremely unstable and had threatened to kill himself before.
Oh my god. Seriously? Again. How can I...
It's you again. What is it?
Wait, isn't there a... Oh no.
A witness? You ain't got That's just contacti status. Well,
This goes without saying, but not.
it's like you. I've seen this shit a million times.
It's you.
Yeah.
They're avoiding having to answer.
We were drinking.
Right.
Bullseye.
Well, yeah. What is confusing? That means
It means the whole...
What is this?
Shanky, I know you are lying.
great.
So much bluster to hide the fact that they're uncomfortable with you having this.
Finally,
As you look around
thank
this
you.
room full of sweaty men, swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco, does this look familiar?
Where have I seen this before?
You believe the place was called Precinct 41. It was also filled with, almost exclusively, men, sitting on desks, talking shit and wasting time.
Huh?
You must be... You're just like real cops, drinking beer and sitting around with your dicks in your hand.
You got a problem with beer now?
Not quite there yet. Push on.
Okay, no, I got drunk, so drunk, I drove my car to the sea. I don't give a shit either, just like you guys. No, I'm also a big fan of beer, and jerking off instead of helping people. I have a beer problem, but not a problem with beer. I also have no idea how to do my job like you, ooh.
You saying we don't help people? I've been doing this job for 10 years.
Okay.
Martinez was a dump before we put this outfit together.
Okay.
They don't know, man. They weren't here. We had 3 shootings a week, kids dead, fucking graffito everywhere. You cops haven't shown up since the 30s.
Congratulations on the graffiti removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties while there's a rape victim.
So what? What do you want from me? We took care of that fuck.
Don't let him drink that. One more push, quick.
I've asked this before. Why are you hiding the victim? Someone's been raped. If she needs counseling, we need to...
Titus is hiding nothing. Titus?
You want to talk to her? Fine, talk to her. I got nothing to hide.
Everybody has something to hide. He certainly does.
So long as you treat her with respect. No questioning, no harassing, or you got the freight train of pain heading your way. You understand?
What is her name?
I don't care about you.
Clausia, I'm on you. She's staying here at the Whirling in Rags, a real pretty one.
Oh.
Silvery jumpsuit, blonde. That's I'm on you, with an O-U.
Shit. The girl.
Yeah.
The girl upstairs? That can't be her. She knows you drank so hard you forgot you were a cop.
Oh, it's her! It's definitely her! It's Miss Oranje, disco dancer!
Oh shit. 0. I need to roll 11?
Sure, why not? You've probably seen her around.
You inexplicably add cool after the victim's name, with your eyes bulging like some wild beast. Your fingers are fidgeting and sweat starts forming on your brow as Titus looks at you oddly.
I don't understand what's so cool here.
Nothing. We just have a few more questions. Then we'll be on our way.
Calm. Normal. Try to forget this little hiccup.
What was her relationship with the mercenary?
Relationship? There was no fucking relationship. He raped her. That's their relationship.
Something is off here. His anger is possessive.
Huh.
Was like that karaoke incident all over again. Or like some of the other girls he was harassing.
Okay, enough. All of this is irrelevant to your stated investigation.
Okay, so what is your relationship with her?
I know her.
How well do you know her?
A small twitch in the corner of Kim's mouth. He has a hunch about what knowing means.
Well enough, Copper. We partied. She's been here for a few months.
She's not from around here.
You mean Revachol? Nah. Our Miss Oranje disco dancer is an immigrant, or a drifter of some sort. Been staying over here over the winter.
Don't you give her any more trouble. She's just had some bad luck, that's all.
What's wrong with you?
Shut up, Angie. She doesn't need your help.
Titus gives them both a look. They fall silent. What's with all the silences? It's like these guys don't know how to feel about this. You should keep picking at it.
He did it before we killed him. He's not gonna do it again. So what does it matter?
It would help if we establish a timeline.
All right. 2 weeks, maybe? I don't know. I need another beer.
Lying?
Here you go, boss.
Did it actually not happen then?
What do you think I meant?
Was it sex?
Yeah, pretty much.
So you're saying the two of you were close?
No, we just fucked. That's all. I'm not gonna give you any details if that's what you're after.
No.
So put your dick away.
I never asked you anyway about that.
He really went out of his way to seem comfortable with this topic. That's all you're gonna get for now. He's doing a good job here. A commendable performance of I don't give a shit.
I think I know her.
You don't know her.
You're wrong, I do.
Not the way I do.
Oh, really?
Remember what I said. Freight train of pain. Again? Seriously. Yeah, whatever.
Okay. Okay, that was fun. That was fun. Okay, so, did I take off the glasses? Check. This is visual calculus drama. Inland Empire. You will betray it if you change it for some boring scarf. Okay, fine. I need to talk to
I've
Kim.
got nothing to say to...
Fine. What is it, Kim?
Officer, what was that?
What was what?
You looked strange when he mentioned the assault victim's name. Do you know that woman?
No.
Officer, before we interview this woman, is there something I should know?
He's not leaving you a lot of room to back off from this. Whatever you do, don't say the first thing.
Don't say the... the hallway after I woke up.
Understood. You were not in good shape on Monday.
She knows I didn't remember being a cop.
Okay, that's manageable.
That's it.
This is unprofessional. Not sharing information with me is unprofessional.
Okay.
His opinion of you
Oh
has
no!
lowered considerably.
Oh no! Oh no! Kim hates me. Oh no! Oh no. Kim, please don't hate me. Just a couple more things and I'm gonna wrap
Can I
up.
help you?
I'm gonna wrap up the stream soon. Found a new bird for the whirling.
What is this thing?
Yeah, by bringing you this ruffed grouse.
Okay. Okay, well, this is actually a nice bird. A competent piece of taxidermy.
Yeah, I'm glad you like it.
I can fix it to the plaque and have a new bird in the establishment, I guess. So, I don't know. Thank you. I'm gonna go with thank you.
Alright, good.
People just don't know how to accept gifts, especially taxidermy. He likes it. He likes the bird. It solves his broken bird problem.
Okay, cool.
I feel good about our work here today. It's all about the little things, like bringing people random stuffed animals.
It's not actually about that, but he liked it.
Okay. Cool. So, what other, things can I do? Alright.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
You're friends with Manana, is that true?
The mention of mañana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then he falls silent again.
Mañana.
They're friends.
They're friends? Okay. What is this? What's in that borscht you're making there?
The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his and then seems to wait for you to speak. I'm pretty sure he asked you a question.
I don't know what he asked.
He doesn't know your language. You can just say something cool in return.
Mercury rising. Run your fingers through your hair. Sorry, I don't understand you.
Just one word. Sounds quizzical. Then he awaits your answer with his brow arched.
Yes?
Borscht need more vodka?
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits.
Okay.
Clever move by the Union.
Vodka borscht! I love it, Bratan! Turn it the fuck up and then ask for some yourself.
No.
Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg.
Cut it.
The cook gives you a long, disappointed look, then turns the stove off and seems to wait for you to speak. He looks up. Shrugging is an international sign for...
Okay, so that's done. So, what other small things do I have before I wrap up the stream here? So, if I go to the journals, these are found white checks. Those on white are available to try. Sell Andre? Who's Andre? Oh, Logic. Ice cream maker. Cafeteria window. Is there something that reduces perception? Something that increases perception right now? Why does everything reduces perception? Didn't I have something that raised perception? No? Ah, man.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers. There's a yellow ribbon tied to one of the branches. Light yellow, faded with time. A tiny splash of color in the blackness of the thicket. Hanging from it, a bronze key. Someone hid the key in the bush and attached a yellow ribbon to make it easier to find. It's close enough to the latch up there. One can slide it open and just take it. Surely not a coincidence.
Huh?
I need your guys to hand the key to... Can you let me slide by so I can grab the thing?
I don't know about that. I'm comfortable here. Don't think any sliding would really help right now.
Sorry, fucko. Looks like you're gonna have to go bush diving. Good fucking luck with that. The hawthorn's got a bitch of a bite.
I'm gonna enjoy the sight of you in the bushes out there.
With a loud thud, the old man stands up, pushes the window open, grabs the key from the hawthorn branch, and slides it across the table to you.
Take
The key is brass. Workshop spare is etched into its bow. The old man closes the window and sits back down in silence.
Come on, man. We were just having some fun. Where's the harm in...
I'm tired of listening to your shit.
Oh. Thank you.
Don't thank me. I don't give two shits about your key.
There is a silence around this man's words. Unlike Titus, they're afraid of him. That's the type of respect he commands.
Oh.
Didn't even know it was there. Boys,
No idea.
Never even seen it. Someone must have hidden it there before this room became our place.
Oh, I wonder what doors does it open.
It could open the door in the kitchen. The blue door. It says workshop spare. Maybe there's a workshop there?
It's worth a try.
Cool. Alright. So that's one mystery done. What other white checks are there? Map wall? Trash container?
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste. The container sounds a muffled gong.
Okay. That was pointless. Was there actually something? Let's see. Trash container. Knick-knack stands. I forgot what knick-knack stands are. Map wall. The map wall is the...
Whoa, what have we here? A bridge with loose nails and rot-infested wood that creaks in the wind. A construction code violation if there ever was one.
True. They never cleaned up the war damage. The rest of Revachol looks better, though.
Think about the splinters.
The bridge is fine enough. Locals use it all the time, after all. It's nothing to worry about. Shall we?
Sure. This wall, right?
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Oh, not this. That one was it. Oh, is it the inside the bookstore? Well, okay. That will have to be it for today. I need to take care of other things. So, let's see. All right. So yeah, that'll have to be it for today. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. And I'll probably be late tomorrow streaming because I need to take care of some stuff in the morning. So we'll see. But in the meantime, I'm gonna get some rest. Have a wonderful rest of Monday, and I'll talk to everyone later. Bye bye.